Hello students. So till now we have seen how to add data in data frames. Okay. So loading files into data frame. Till now we have seen that. Okay. So from now we will see data frame attributes. So after loading your data frame, you may be interested to know about the column shape and data types. Okay. So how many columns are there? Names of columns. What is the shape of your data? That is row, number of rows and number of columns, and uh, what data types is there in those data frames. Okay. There are many functions in pandas to check all the different attributes of data frame. Okay. So let's continue. So uh, let's take this, and so guys, import pandas as pd and import numpy as np. Okay, so let's run this. So it is okay now. Okay, so now as up, then pd dot read csv as I explained you yesterday. Okay, then the path. Now so let's run this. Okay, it is working fine now. So our data set is loaded now. Okay, so here we have id, then address, then city, state, country, name. So let's see we have anything: file or buffer, union, html, separation, delimit, header, name, index column, use column, d type, true values, false values, skip rows, skip footer, keep default, any filter, skip blank, date, thousands, decimal, quoting, escape character, low memory. So there are lots of fact means add lots of functions you can select. Okay, so it's okay. Okay, so now data frame resolution, we will see what is the resolution of data frame. So to check the data frame resolution, data frame dot shape. Okay, so it has rows and column in the form of rows and columns. So six rows are there: 1 2 3 4 5 6, and columns 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. Now we can check the data type. So sup dot d types. Okay, so id variable have int 64, then address have object data type, then city have object. It is like complex means object data types means it is something written there. Okay, neither string nor list nor dictionary. It is maybe the combination of all. Okay, then country, and then name, and number of employees, and int 64. Okay, so this is the data type. What if we want to see the name of column? Okay, sup dot columns. Okay, so here you can see the name of columns: id column, address, city, state, country name, and employees. So these are the columns in this data frame. So these are the things. Okay, more things we can do. This thing I already explained you in last video. So sub dot count. So sub dot count, what is this doing? It is telling the number of values in every column. Okay, how many entries are there in every column? So sub dot count will come. Then come uh, get index range of data set. What is this? Let's see. Sub dot index. So index will start from 0 and stop at 6. Okay, and the step size of index is 1. So these are the attributes which we can see. Okay, now sub dot head, what it do, like sub dot head. Okay, this is the function, means this is the method, but it generally gives 5 rows. Okay, so top 5 rows it gives. Okay, and if we want to increase or decrease, then we can mention in this parenthesis that like 3 we want, so 3 it will provide. Okay, so like this it will work. Hope you get it. Now sub dot set index. Okay, and then what you want to set, let's see. Like for example, name I want to set. Okay, so name will be there. So sub dot index, so start same thing. Okay, so now we, what we will do, we will reset. Okay, sub dot reset index. Okay, so index is reset now. Let's try to do one more thing. Sum dot drop in place equal to true. Okay, so what happened basically when I set index name? Okay, again do it, and when I reset it. Okay, so one more column is added with the name index. Okay, so when you are doing reset index, label none type in place, column label, column union forward. So these are the things. Okay, leave it. Okay, so we can set index, then with the help of dot reset index we can also reset our index, and with the help of dot index we can see that where our index is starting and where it is stopping, and step sizing. Okay, so dot head also I have explained, and this dot count, how many entries are there in every column, so this also. So guys, if you want to see all of these things, okay, attributes in a single way, okay, so you should try this also, you should do this also. But if you write sub.info, okay, and press enter, see, all details will come in a single uh, command, okay, like uh, uh, range index 6 entries 0 to 5, okay, it gives the 6 entries are there, that is 0 to 5. Then data columns, total 7 columns are there. Then name of columns is there, non-null values are there, then data type is there. Okay, so everything is come will come here. Okay, so this is the thing you need to keep in mind. So how many commands have we seen there? Data frame dot d types, just a minute. Then data frame dot columns, data frame dot index, data frame dot set index, data frame dot reset index. So these are the commands we have seen. Okay, dot head is also there. Okay, columns dot count, dot head or dot count, data frame dot shape, data frame dot head, data frame dot count. Okay, so these are the total commands we have seen. Columns is there and shape is there. So this is the thing. Okay, put it here only. Now variable name and then location of a constitute element. Okay, so variable name, sub name, and then location of the constitute element. So like this we can access anything. Okay, so variable name, location of element, like this we can do. For example, sub, then I want to access name. Okay, name, and then which location I want. For example, uh, third I want to see. Okay, so it will show Ben's shop. Okay, indexing always start from 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So it will show Ben's shop. Like this we can access. Okay. Set column as index. This uh, we have already seen. Okay. For example, sub2 equal to sub dot set index. Okay, and then name. So sub dot info, sorry, sub dot head, sub2 dot head. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, so I think in place equal to true, we need to make it in place equal to true. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, so now we observed various data frame attributes and its associated function that we can use to extract basic information about data. I already explained you these things: dot shape, dot d types, dot columns, dot index, dot set index, dot reset index, dot head, dot count. Okay, now access add and drop operations. So we will see access add and drop operations. In this session we will see how to perform basic data frame operations like access column in a data frame, adding column to existing column in a data frame. Okay, uh, and then drop rows or columns in a data frame. How to drop rows or column in a data frame. So we will load CSV file using pandas.read CSV. So this is same file. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, so data equal to pd dot read CSV. Okay, then this uh, data. So this is the thing. Now we want to access name and employees. If we want to access name and then name of the shop and number of employees working there, so we can do data, then bracket, then in this another list we need to provide, then name, and what else, employees. So just run this. Okay, name is wrong. Okay, spelling of name is wrong. Run this. Okay, so this is name and how many employees are working in this respective. So like this, then data state, and then if we want to, like, state is there, okay, and this may be a state code, so we can split that also, okay. So how we will do? Data, then state, then dot string, then dot lit split, okay. So once it will be split, it will come in this form. Okay, in the series form. So dot string, and then so like this it will come. Okay, so this is the thing you can see. Dot string dot split, then again need to convert into string. Now create new column from existing column, okay. So we want to create the zip column. Data zip, okay. So how it will be? Data, then state dot string dot split dot string 1, okay. And now data dot head. So zip is added now, okay. So this is the way we can do. Now state we want to add, okay, no issue. Data state data state dot string dot split dot string, and then 0. Data dot head. So zip is there, and then state is also there, okay guys. Okay, now create a new column in which data is inserted from outside. So if we want to create a new column in which data will be inserted from outside, okay. So this is also we can do. Data average salary, then so guys, means we need to pretend like data, that column is already there. So this is the way, okay. So data dot head, so like this average salary will be added there, okay. So this is the thing. So total, if we they want to see data employee into, so total will also come, okay. Data dot salary, data employees. Data number of employees into average salary. Okay, so I think I know. Okay, so it is done now. So this is the thing. Now guys, as now we have taken the zip code and then state from this state column, so now we can drop this state column. Okay, uh, so data dot drop. So in drop we need to mention which level you want to drop, then axis, which axis you want to drop, and then in place. Okay, so labels, labels, labels will be state. Okay, then axis equal to 1, in place equal to true. Okay, so let's drop this, and then again, so see now the state is removed from here. Okay, so like this we can do. Now selecting rows and columns, this I already told you. Accessing one column from data frame will return a series. Multiple rows from data frame will return this data frame itself. Okay, adding column to existing data frame, this also we have seen. Creating new columns we have seen. Deleting rows or columns in data frame. Okay, so labels and then axis, and in place with the help of to drop rows we need to pass the index of the column, index of the rows. If we want to drop the rows, then we want to pass the index. Okay, so which row you want to delete. You can also use labels as index for rows and drop rows based on those labels. You can also use labels as index for rows and drop those rows based on your those labels. Okay, so set index keys in place equal to false. uh, so with the help of labels you can uh, delete like this you can do. Okay, I will do, no issue. Wait. Okay, this is the data. So data 2 equal to data dot set index. Okay, and then name. So data 2. Okay, so now if we want to drop the this row, so with data 2 dot drop labels comma x is equal to 0 comma in place equal to true. Okay, so see, now this will be removed. So like this also we can do. This is what they are trying to say here. Okay, so this is the thing, guys. Okay, so we have seen how to use select, uh, add and drop records, or column from the data frame. Okay, so this thing we have seen. For use of those operations may differ according to the objective need. Okay, for example, you use drop operations when you have null values or outliers. Okay, so this is the thing. Now access rows, how we can access rows. Okay, data. So this is the data. If you want to access rows, okay, so data dot ilock 0 and then address. So now let's see data frame indexing. What is data frame indexing? So guys, data frame, there are two types of indexing that we can perform in pandas data frame. Okay, there are basically two types of indexing that we can perform in pandas data frame using numbers, or you can say using ilock. Okay, and then using names. Okay, row name or column name. Okay, using lock. So basically two types of indexing are there. One is ilock if you are using numbers. Okay, another one is dot lock if your row name or column name if you are using. So this is the thing. So let's see. Okay, so data I have retrieved. So data, it is all there. Then if I want to see the this address. Okay, so if you want to see this address, then what you can do, data dot ilock. Okay, and then 0, and after that you need to pass address. Okay, so it will come. Okay, like this. If I will press only data dot ilock, uh, okay, so like this we can do. And then we can also do one thing, data uh, address and then 0. So for which row you want to see. So this is also the way you can do. Now data dot ilock, and we want to see for like 0, 2 and 4. 0, 2 and 4. Okay. 3636 6 3666, then 332, and then 1056. And I want to see. Okay, so if okay, leave it now. So it will give error actually. So name and then address. Okay, so it will give error only. Okay, so okay, it will again give error. Now it won't give error. Okay, so like this we can do. Okay, with the help of iLock, this is what we call slicing. So data2 equal to data dot set index. Okay, and then name. So name 2 will come. Okay, so this is the thing. Now we can with the help of name, like if we want to see the name of this super river, okay, sorry, address of this river, okay, so what we can do, data2 dot lock, then super river, after that address. So see, so super river address is 332 Hill Street. So like this, with the help of dot ilog and dot log function we can do. Okay, so why they are doing, so why they are dropping I don't know, but no issue. Data2 dot drop. Okay, so labels rich valley, comma, x is equal to 0, comma, in place equal to true. So now if you will run data2, so uh, this one is deleted. Okay, so here it is come, data frame indexing. There are two types of indexing that we can perform in pandas data frame. First one is using number, rows or column index using ilock, and using names and row name or column name using lock. So this is the thing they have mark ATF. Then ilock we can do like this also. Okay, we will perform these functions also, no issue. Indexing to access a group of rows and column by labels or boolean arrays. These all we will do as a assignment. Okay, means I will explain you all of this. Okay, so now again load our data. Okay. Accessing rows. Uh, so data dot head. Okay. Okay. Now let's start. Accessing rows 0 to 4th index. Okay. And columns first to 3rd index. So what we are doing? Data dot iloc rows 0 to 4th index, and then columns first to 3rd index. Okay. So rows 0 to 4th and column first to 3rd. Let's say is it uh, correct or not? Okay. Now accessing rows all and columns 0 to 5th. Accessing rows all and column 0 to 5th index in a data frame. So what we will do? We will access all the rows and columns 0 to 5th dot iloc. So like this, all the rows are there and column 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then accessing rows 0 to 4th index and column all. Data dot iloc 0 to 4th comma columns all. Like this also it will work. Accessing rows 3rd to 5th and column address in a data frame. So accessing rows 3rd to 5th and column address. So now we will use this log function. Let's try with iloc first. Data dot iloc. Okay, and 3rd to 5th comma address we will use. Let's see it will give any error or not. Okay, it will give error. So we will use log function. Okay. Now accessing rows for first to 4th index and address to country. So data dot log first to 4th index comma address to country. So like this it will go. Okay. Addressing rows all and column state to all. Okay. Data dot log then rows all or state to all. Okay. So like this we can do. Okay. So hope this indexing is also clear to you guys. Okay. Thank you.